What's up, YouTube? It's your boy NBA Draco here to talk about the Giannis to Golden State trade. Sign the trade for none other than your boy Draymond Green, Kevin Looney, the Red Leprechaun Podziemski, and goddamn me Moody and Moody, man. I made a video on this shit years ago on Draymond Green being toxic, possibly ruining Steph's chances of a fifth ring, getting himself kicked out of Game 5. Just being fucked up, triple single Pat Bev stats, not being the contributor to his team. Anytime Steph get injured, he want to goddamn me get kicked out the game. Jimmy Butler, he getting older. I'm not saying he no longer play out Jimmy buckets, but it was a less effort given. He should be averaging 30 when Steph is out. Shit didn't seem genuine. Steve Kerr, you fucked up. You didn't play my boy Kuminga, but that's all right. Though. I'm gonna make a video on 5 teams that will want to pay Kuminga. Steve Kerr don't know how to coach. I've been telling y'all that Mark Jackson was the coach. He inherited from a black coach. All he had to do was just get a green light to Stephen Clay, which Mark Jackson did. He just didn't get it oversaturated with threes because he saw the future. He saw how this shit was coming. Pause. He knew how the threes was going to take over the game and make everybody start to have a backcourt with 2 shooters in the backcourt shooting threes, and it's just watered down the game a little bit. It's not Steph's fault that other niggas not making threes like Steph, but he is a prime reason why everybody's shooting threes nowadays. Steve Kerr, if you know Draymond Green likes to get himself kicked out the game when Steph is out, you should have played Tracy Jackson Davis, if I'm not mistaken, that's how you say his name, Santos, and Post more. Post kind of remind me of like a Dario Saric. Santos too, they got a good skill set in the paint, can get rebounds. They may not can score, but at least they can get you rebounds and, block shots a little bit. Golden State was always known to have a center, a tall white center like Zaza Pachulia to do some dirty shit like hurt Kawhi. I want to say like 2015 type shit where he fucked up Kawhi ankle landing in his landing space off that 3-point jump on the line. You can look it up. And they always had like an Andrew Bogut, just a little 7-foot center. Somebody like Post or Santos would have been perfect to play that role. They didn't need much. They didn't really need Draymond like that. I don't want to say like that this series. If they could have used him, they could have used him off the bench. But as a starter, fuck no. You needed that 6'10", 11, 7-footer to get rebounds and make plays. The nigga Skip Bayless fell off. I think he called him Zaza Cheap Shot or whatever the fuck he called him. As a Laker fan, you can tell that the Warriors was gonna beat the Timberwolves. I'm not hating, but I was laughing my ass off when them niggas lost in 5 like us. Y'all gotta quit praying on LeBron downfall, man. See what happens when you hate on King James, bro. Nothing good comes from hating on King James, bro. Call my motherfucker. Now y'all in Cancun with the Lakers, bro. It's all good though. We see y'all niggas next year. But this gonna be one of the weakest ass finals ever. No Curry, no LeBron. I mean, it's cool. But we know, motherfuckers like on the Lakers had a supporting cast, or if Curry wasn't hurt, should it be a whole lot different. Golden State isn't considered a big market to most people, but to me it is. Just off what Steph has brought to the game of basketball when it comes to 3-point shooting and winning multiple championships, even though the first year Kyrie Irving was hurt. I don't consider Kevin Love because he was fucking trash. And second and third year, he got Draymond bitch ass to call Kevin Durant in the parking lot crying to help them beat LeBron because he knew after losing a 3-1 series, he wasn't going to beat LeBron no more. And then the 4th ring he actually earned, but he was facing a young Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. But Steph needs another star in times like this because Jimmy Butler is getting older. He's getting older. And if they had somebody like Giannis who was in the paint that was a monster, hey, they win in the championship automatically. Wherever Giannis goes, if he goes to the Lakers, if he goes to the Warriors, if he goes to Miami with Ja Morant and KD, any situation like that, they championship contenders. Because we knew Damian Lillard did not want to go to Milwaukee, just fresh off of the divorce. You know, niggas want to hit the beach, see bad bitches, live carefree. But Pat Riley want to act like a bitch. He want to act like he got Alzheimer's. He want to act like he in a gay Diddy relationship with Tyler Hero. So they don't get no stars in Miami. Until he's removed, then they'll get stars in Miami. But Mike Dunleavy, he has done a good job. He's fucking horrible as a player. You know, he kind of reminds you of a not JJ Redick or a Kyle Korver, but more like a 6'8" TJ McConnell. You know, he used to get 10, 11 points, you know, off the bench. Mike Dunleavy. I know about Mike Dunleavy because when I hoop on 2K, I play with all the trash players. That's how you know separate the good people on 2K from the weak people on 2K. If a nigga don't play with the trash teams on 2K, man, the nigga don't know how to play 2K. Anybody can pick LeBron or Curry on 2K and just go crazy. But Golden State isn't considered a big market to most people, but to me it is. Just off what Steph has brought to the game of basketball when it comes to three-point shooting and winning multiple championships, even though the first year Kyrie Irving was hurt, I don't consider Kevin Love because he was fucking trash. And second and third year, he got Draymond bitch ass to call Kevin Durant in the parking lot crying to help them beat LeBron because he knew after losing a 3-1 series, he wasn't going to beat LeBron no more. And then the fourth ring he actually earned, but he was facing a young Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. But Steph needs another star in times like this because Jimmy Butler is getting older. He's getting older. And if they had somebody like Giannis who was in the paint that was a monster, hey, they win in the championship automatically. Wherever Giannis goes, if he goes to the Lakers, if he goes to the Warriors, if he goes to Miami with Ja Morant and KD, any situation like that, they championship contenders. Because we knew Damian Lillard did not want to go to Milwaukee, just fresh off of the divorce. You know, niggas want to hit the beach, see bad bitches, live carefree. But Pat Riley want to act like a bitch. He want to act like he got Alzheimer's. He want to act like he in a gay Diddy relationship with Tyler Hero. So they don't get no stars in Miami. Until he's removed, then they'll get stars in Miami. Mike Dunleavy, he's an idiot. Because you don't get rid of Klay Thompson, somebody to get you 15 to 18 points, for Draymond Green. Okay, what's a fucking couple of rebounds, bro? That ain't shit. Just like Dennis Rodman won shit. Shit don't mean nothing. Goddamn me, you can replace that with a Giannis. They can get you 35, 10, 15 rebounds and 10 assists. Like, come on. That shit hard to find. You replace Giannis with Draymond, Curry get 2 more rings. At least 2-3 more rings, what I think. He's fucking horrible as a player. You know, he kind of reminds you of a not JJ Redick or a Kyle Korver, but more like a 6'8" TJ McConnell. You know, he used to get 10, 11 points, you know, off the bench. Mike Dunleavy. I know about Mike Dunleavy because when I hoop on 2K, I play with all the trash players. That's how you know separate the good people on 2K from the weak people on 2K. If a nigga don't play with the trash teams on 2K, man, the nigga don't know how to play 2K. Anybody can pick LeBron or Curry on 2K and just go crazy. But on the real though, Mike Dunleavy, he like a Luke Walton. You know, that's how I know he was a trash ass player back in the day because I used to hoop with all the trash players on 2K, still do, to get your skills up. If a nigga can't hoop with trash players and trash teams on 2K, that nigga trash as fuck. If he can't hoop good with a Bronny or something like that, that nigga ass, man. Goddamn me, anybody can get Curry or LeBron and play with the best teams, the Nuggets or the Timberwolves or the OKC on 2K and ball out. But if a nigga can't play with trash players, you know, nigga ain't shit on 2K. And Mike Dunleavy, you do not get rid of Jordan Poole, one of your 6 men of the year, your Sean Livingston 2.0. You do not get rid of that nigga for Draymond. I don't give a fuck if he knocked him out. Yeah, the shit was funny or whatever. It's really lame as fuck, but just because a nigga say he got more bitches than you in college or whatever. But you don't do no lame ass shit like that, nigga. You got rid of two 18 to 20 point per game scores and you decided to keep the bum ass nigga Draymond. Now, I don't know what the fuck Draymond Green doing for you behind the scenes to stay. I don't know. And then y'all didn't want to play Clay. Y'all didn't want to play Clay after y'all fucked him over in the All-NBA shit. He was supposed to get paid then. You know a nigga's supposed to get paid for what they done after, you know, they get a little older in the NBA. This is not the NFL. This ain't no slave shit, nigga. You niggas supposed to get paid or what the fuck they done for the team. Not no fucking, what have you done for me lately? If you motherfucking Tobias Harris or you somebody like that. No, nigga, this Klay Thompson. Man, y'all niggas be treating the realest niggas crazy. Y'all gotta stop this shit. Y'all gotta pay just like how OKC didn't want to pay James Harden. Their little $4 million, but they kept Westbrook. Come on, man. Westbrook, I love Westbrook. He always be better than John Stockton. He always be better than Gary Payton, all them bum ass niggas from the 90s. I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. But Westbrook, I don't condone you dressing like a woman, wearing skirts and shit, and that fashion shit, them little weird dresses and tank tops and all that fruity ass shit. But on the court, and him being a father, that's what I fuck with. I fuck with, you know, Westbrook on the court to a certain extent when he's not turning the ball over 10 points per game, when he's not airballing, when he's not missing layups and shit. Because he was on the Lakers, he was on the home team. But when you start fucking up and making yourself look crazy, not learn how to adjust your shot like Rajon Rondo and Derrick Rose, like, come on, even they learned how to shoot the three when they lost their athleticism. Learn how to get your shit together, my nigga. But back to Mike Dunleavy, bro, you don't trade two real niggas and keep one bitch ass nigga. Now, I fuck with the Jimmy Buckets trade because, you know, Jimmy Butler, he a hard worker. I'd rather play with Chef Curry, Wardell, over Tyler Zero any motherfucking day. That's just me. I don't know about everybody else, but I'd rather who with the motherfucker that got 4 rings anyway. Pat Riley, he's stupid as hell. But maybe they can, Mike Dunleavy can facilitate a third team trade to send Draymond Green somewhere else. Maybe get Tyler Hero involved. Like I said, back then, Jordan Poole, he's from Milwaukee. You could have used that, you know, at the height when he had some value before he got on the Wizards. And, you know, I'm not saying he playing bad now, but it obviously affected dude, man, after he got knocked out by Draymond, his level of play. Because the nigga look like Steph Curry nephew doing all the crazy and wild shit. Like, the confidence is gone somewhat. But he'll get back to that play. I still believe in Jordan Poole, though. He's still a splash bro in my eyes. But, you know, get rid of the trash bro, Draymond Green. Send that boy to Milwaukee or somewhere else. Get Tyler Zero to Milwaukee in a 3-team trade. Duncan Robinson to Milwaukee. I'm pretty sure, you know, the Mayonnaise Mafia, they appreciate, you know, Tyler Zero, and Duncan Robinson, Nikola Jovic in a 3-team deal in Milwaukee. If you go to state, if you can facilitate getting Draymond Green's cap space, because $24 million for 2-3 points per game is not, that's some Pat Bev shit. The numbers don't add up. I don't give a fuck how good you think a nigga affects the game from a defensive standpoint. The shit don't add up, my nigga. I've been saying this shit for years. Get rid of Draymond, bitch ass. If you would have kept Kevin Durant, and got rid of Draymond, you would have had 2 rings still. You had 2 more rings. He had 6 rings. Then they playing with Jordan bitch ass name. Then they like Curry better than Jordan, even though it's levels to this shit. Y'all know, Kobe fans know, y'all niggas know it's levels to this shit. But let me know what you guys think. Should the Golden State Warriors try to put a package deal with the Red Leprechaun, Podziemski, Tracy Jackson Davis, Moses Moody, Mosey Amudis, and Draymond Green to get rid of that salary cap, that unnecessary dead cap? That shit is dead weight, bro. Let me know what you guys think.